Hey everyone, it's Elaine. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. I greatly appreciate you coming by to see me today. What I've done here is just taken a manila envelope that I think, if I remember correctly, had been taped to a box that I had gotten, and the paperwork was inside the envelope, because this envelope had a big piece of the plastic tape stretched across it. So I'm pretty sure it had been taped to a box, and of course, I snipped it off and kept the envelope waiting for the perfect thing to do with it. This envelope actually measures 11 inches wide by, looks like about 4 3/4 inches deep. So it's bigger than a normal envelope. So I was sitting today watching Netflix on my computer, and I said, well, let me get that envelope and see what I can do. Now, my goal this year has been use what I have. So the envelope, and then I had this star scrapbook paper, and I had one piece of scrap of it, and then, I don't know, I must have bought a pack of 10 or something, because I have a few sheets of it. So that's what I covered the envelope with, entirely the front and entirely the back, and then I did the flap. And when I did the flap, I extended it a little bit longer and then folded it back, just so that it extended the flap enough that now, and I did fold this on purpose, now it will tuck into my outer pocket and hold everything securely. Now I'm just going to go over what I did. Nothing fancy, but it was something different actually for me to use an envelope like this. So I also had, this is paper, kind of cardboardy, kind of not, little bit, maybe a little bit lighter than a cardstock. It actually had a tab on it, one of those plastic tabs that, dividers that we use at the office. So I had cut that off, and then I had coffee stained the paper. So for this envelope, then I folded it in half. This is the piece that actually went on this side, right here. And then in this case, for this side, I then ran it through my trimmer and cut the holes off of it. Because, whatever you put down in there, no matter how small, you don't want it poking through. So that was my first layer to make an additional pocket on each side. Well, then I had an old atlas map, and I cut it so that it would be just a little bit of something something on both sides of the envelope. And it's so funny because, yeah, it's easy to take your distress ink pad and, go around all the exposed edges and stuff. But once you glue down, like your map, it's kind of hard to do that. So then what I did is I just rubbed a little bit on my Teflon pad, and then I lightly went around the edges of the map just to age them a little bit. And then I even, gave a little swipe, kind of cleaning off the brush to age the map a little bit. And this is where the adhesive is on the envelope. So I then cut another little strip of the map and just covered up the adhesive, because we don't want it to ever, of course, seal itself. So I, did the staining on both sides of the map. And then I said, well, it still needs a little something. I didn't want this to be bulky with all kinds of embellishments, only because my thinking is it's where I would like to maybe tuck things, and I want to probably, put this in my tote bag, or put this in my, I actually do have an agenda calendar. It's a store-bought one. It's just the type that I have used forever, spiral bound. But this will fit down inside of there too if I have like some notes and stuff that I want to keep together for a certain project. So I did not want it to be bulky. But I wanted to show you what I did. I keep pretty much everything. And these are, I guess, the back panel to embellishments that I had purchased through the years. And I've kept them and kept them and kept them. So today, sitting there watching the Netflix video, let me show you here what I did. If I can get the container open. I took my scissors that have a postage stamp pattern, and I went around different pictures on that cardstock. So I kind of made, I guess you could say, let me get out of here. I guess you could say I kind of made my own postage stamps. Now, it's not that I don't have postage stamps. Lord have mercy, I have postage stamps. Alright, but you gotta do something with this stuff. Yeah, I could have made a tag, but I thought that would be a little awkward. Things would be cut off. So I just took them and cut my own little pieces for postage stamps. And I don't know, I think they're really adorable, and I'm glad I did it. And I'm going to see what I can do with the ones here that are left, because, you know, some of them are round. I might just fussy cut these out and use them as an embellishment at another time. But so anyway, so as I was saying, I just took, and you know, you did the postage stamp cutout and just put one on each side. And yeah, I could still put something else up here if I want to. I was thinking maybe, you know, if I could do like a vintage picture of Sissy, that would be really cute, you know. But for the most part, I like it the way it is. I like that it's longer. I like that it's deeper. And like I said, now I can seal my goodies up on the inside and still have a little pocket on the outside. I really like it. So I just wanted to share it with you. You know, as I always say, we're upcycling and recycling, and I love to journal, especially art journals, but they are time consuming. You know, it takes a long time to let things dry in between. You can't really flip the page till the last page is dry, blah, 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 blah. So doing this kind of stuff is a project that, you know, I just did this afternoon while I was watching the movie, and I really like it. So anyway, think about some of the scraps you have and what you can do and how you can turn them into something. Another thing that just sitting here, I don't know if you can tell what these are. They are embellishments that I cut out with a die cutter, but here is what they started out as. They started out as pictures that were taken or film that was not developed. I guess there was nothing on it, but when you take it to the Photoshop, they print everything on there. So that's one thing that I do, is I keep photos that didn't turn out right. Now, these are old, not going to deny it. You know, we live in a different world now where we print out what we want, but I had these. And again, not going to throw them away, been holding on to them. Yep, I'm a paper hoarder. That Maria Kondo would not like me very much. She would probably run screaming if she came to my house. But anyhow, just think about what you got and what you can turn it into. And, you know, to me, this would even be a cute little gift to give somebody. You know, so again, thanks for coming by. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have, please share it with your other artsy friends. I would greatly appreciate it. And by all means, give me a thumbs up. Let me know you like what I'm up to. And, you know, leave me a comment. I try to comment on everybody's post. I figure it's the least I can do if you stop by and watch my videos. So anyway, again, thanks for coming by. Get out your old little stamp scissors and go to cutting up some stuff and making your own stamps. So again, I appreciate you coming by, and I will catch you all down the road. Bye.